Hello, Chris, Suffolk Record Collector, back again with another finds video. We've only got 4 records to go through here, but as the title suggests, they are all gems from the 60s, from the late 60s. Some really, we'll get to it, but I'm so chuffed to own these. Right, they're not records that you see every day. We've got 2 from 67, 2 American records from 67, Dutch record from 68, and no, won't be who you're thinking of, and a UK one from 68. So, saying that, let's get into it. First record. What a find this was. Couldn't believe it, really. We'll get straight into it. That's the album Future by the Seeds. It's an original 1967 US pressing in beautiful condition. Yeah. The cover itself is the thick card, but there's no hint of any ring wear there at all. The spine is all there. This is from 1967. Beautifully looked after record. Couldn't believe it when I saw this. It came with its original inner, crescendo inner. And when this was originally released, it came with 3 inserts. Alas, none of those have survived, so there's no inserts with this. But like I said, it's the first pressing on crescendo. First US pressing. Lovely condition. Absolutely beautiful. No spindle marks. I wonder if this had ever been played, to be fair with you. Yeah. I mean, the Seeds, phenomenal American folk band. So influential. Were around for a few years, mid-60s through 68, I think. This is their 3rd album, I believe. Tracks on here. So one, Introduction, March of the Flower Children, Travel with Your Mind, Out of the Question, Paint the Doll, Flower Lady and Her Assistant, Now a Man. Side 2, 1,000 Shadows, 2 Fingers Pointing on You, Where is the Entrance Way to Play, 6 Dreams, and Falling. Yeah, stunning album. It's been, people say, proto-punk and that can be heard and that in here. I can understand that. This has got, especially side 2, it really has got like its own drone. Hypnotic it is. It's quite a phenomenal thing. An album I really like. That's the Seeds. So we're going to stay with American Psych. Another album released in 67, but a bit more, quite an obscure one, I believe. This is a UK pressing, funny enough. This was released here in the UK. This is quite a rarity because when I was adding this onto my Discogs, I realised that this has had a release in the US, Germany, UK, parts of South America. It's about it, I think. It's never ever been reissued. There's not even a CD issue of this, according to Discogs. So what is it? So this was released in 67. It's a band called the Hobbits, and the album Down to Middle Earth. It's in a fully laminated sleeve. Well, front laminated, the back is not. You hear that? I know very little about this band. The tracks on here, side 1, Down to Middle Earth, I'm Just a Young Man, Daffodil Days, the Affection song, Breakaway, Treats, side 2, Hands and Knees, Let me run my fingers through your hair, out of my mind, clap hands till daddy comes home, and sunny day girl. This is a good album. This is a good album. It's more on the pop side, much more on the pop side than what the Seeds were. Quite a scarce thing. It's a mono. There is stereos of this, but this is a mono. And listening to this, there's a track on here called Daffodil Days. It's quite a freaky, psyche song. But listening to it, I was thinking, Jesus Christ, that doesn't sound like someone. And I just wonder if Kate Bush had ever heard this album. Because if you can stream this in any way, shape or form, maybe on YouTube, you might be able to, so I may have put bits of that up there from it. See if you can check out the track Daffodil Days. Yeah, it's quite freaky. It's quite freaky. Well, me just being silly, but I think it does sound a lot like Kate Bush. Anyway, the Hobbits. So pleased to have this. This is a good pop, light psych pop album from the time, from '67. They were a band from New York, evidently, but that's all I really know about. Okay, next, a Dutch band. This is an original pressing on Philips from 1968. I'm not going to say about this. Out of all of the records I'm going to show today, this one stunned me and blew me away. I was not expecting this. Yeah. All I knew when I bought it, I'd heard of the band, and I know they're a blues band, but that is it. That is honestly it. I knew nothing else about this at all. And just on that, and the condition that this is in. This is an original from 1968. I pulled the trigger straight away, because the condition is near mint. They're a blues band, Dutch blues band from '68. Yeah, I'll give it a well. Jesus Christ. So pleased I did. Anyway, it's the album called Desolation by Cuby Blizzards. Fully laminated cover. I mean, look at that. This is This is an original from 1968. I kid you not. Look at this. There's a couple of creases on there. You might be able to see, but I mean, come on. Beautiful, beautiful. It's an original on the Philips label. I mean, just look at that. It's phenomenal. I just cannot get over it. It's never ever been played, I wouldn't say. No spindle marks at all. Fantastic. Musically wise, like I said, this is a blues album. So it's from '68. So it's part of that blues explosion. You know, the European blues explosion, which there are loads, weren't there? And I've not heard all of them at all. All of those records. I've heard a few, and I've got a few. You know, like early Fleetwood Mac and stuff. This is phenomenal. This is up there with some of the best blues I've ever heard. Let alone the European. It was up there with the best European blues I've ever heard, without a doubt. It's a fantastic album. Like I say, blown me away. The musicianship on here is sublime, out of this world, and that's what you want to hear. Tracks on here: Side 1, Things I Remember, Hobo Blues, Just for Fun, I'm in Love. Side 2, Gin House Blues, is absolutely amazing. It's an amazing track. Desolation Blues, 5 Long Years, amazing, and Let's Make It, amazing. Yeah, if you can stream this, do so. Or if you ever see a copy of this, and you're into blues, just pick it up, because you will not be disappointed at all. So that's Desolation by Cuby Blizzards. So one more record to go, that's all. Like I said, another one from '68, UK first pressing, which it was released in the US in '68, but I don't think it got released in the UK till '69 due to contractual reasons, I believe. But anyway, what is it? Wow. And it's took me years to find, this has took me years to get a copy of this. The true first pressing of this album. I've been looking for, I've got a reissue that I had for years. But yeah, I've seen it a few times, but it's either been too expensive or condition or, not right or, whatever. So I want a nice one. And I found one. That's the Book of Taliesin with Deep Purple. This is a phenomenal record, in my opinion. So we have front laminated sleeve. Yeah. We have, it's on Harvest. Beautiful condition. But we have the all important in the top corner here, which denotes this as a first pressing. Yeah. Sold in UK, subject to resale price conditions, see price lists. And I can't see the matrix numbers, but they're A1G, B1G. Beautiful first pressing of this seminal, I think, album. Fantastic album. Track wise on here, this is like Mark 1 Deep Purple for people that don't know. The side 1, Listen, Learn, Read On, Ring That Neck, Kentucky Woman, and then Exposition, and We Can Work It Out. Side 2, Shield, Anthem, and River Deep, Mountain High. Yeah, Deep Purple. We all know the album, but not so easy to find in nice condition, like a proper, true first pressing. UK first pressing. So that's a few albums that I picked up from the '60s recently. Hope you enjoyed those. I'm thoroughly enjoying listening to these. These are phenomenal records, all of them in their own right. I'll be back soon with another video of '70s finds, I believe. With the next video I'll be working on. So a few nice records from the '70s that I've picked up. Just a few surprises in there. So I want to thank everybody who subscribes. Thank you. Everybody who watches the videos and just give a thumbs up. Amazing, thank you. And the comments are always brilliant and supportive. So until the next video, I bid you all farewell. Stay cool.